Don't rebuild, reimagine. And it was on the front page of the New York Times directly after 9/11. And I want you to really think about what it is that you're doing as an individual agent. Let's say, for example, that you're at 20 transactions a year. I say, how do we get you to like 25? All of a sudden you think about tweaking your way to greatness. It's one little move here, it's one little move there. But yet if I say, let's times that by 10 and let's get you to 200 transactions a year, everything breaks. You start thinking, look, I can't do 20 opens on a Saturday. I'm going to need an assistant. I'm going to need a salesperson inside of my team. I'm going to need to start thinking about having maybe 2 salespeople. I'm going to need to start going and building momentum to go and make it happen. At 200 transactions a year, I'm going to need to really plan my holidays and actually understand the peak periods for activity and the peak periods for revenue. Now I'm in a position, I've got to start thinking very differently that I can't be at every listing presentation, and I'm going to need someone inside of my team that can list. And nor can I run every campaign. I'm going to need someone who's going to be a great auction agent or a great for sale agent and actually make this thing happen. You see what's actually happened here? Don't rebuild, reimagine is about getting you to think, is this actually what you came here to do? Is this your destiny to be like literally the number 5 or the number 10 agent in your marketplace? We know it's so much easier to be the number 1 or the number 2 in every marketplace because naturally you get called in by more sellers more often because you're doing more open homes to meet more buyers and more buyer sellers and more neighbors than anyone else. But literally, if you're the 10th and you got an open one weekend and no open the next weekend, that's a tough position to play from. And so what you got to do is you got to build up that consistency to get to 1, to grow to 2, to grow to 3, to grow to 4, to grow to 5, to grow to 6, and then ultimately to grow a team and get to 7 and go to 8 and go to 9 and get to 10, and you name it, up to 11, 12, 13, 14 open for inspections on a Saturday. And if you make the decision to go there, you'll build a team to do it. Now, you need to make sure that your marketplace is big enough for your aspirations, and you need to make sure that you're prepared to build the systems that your people can ultimately go to work. And if the systems are seriously good, it allows good people to become phenomenally great. And that's naturally what it's all about, teaching people how to do the basics. Why this one? Why now? Turning up to a listing presentation and just going with a very simple dialogue, how can I help? And if you're already selected your real estate agent, and if you start firing that way, what you actually start to do is you start to build an incredibly new way of actually doing business. It's time to reimagine what are you actually capable of, and it's now the time to actually change the way that you play the game as you finish off this year and get ready for a great year next year.